those who ritualize it, as Muslims have done, and give it a literal meaning, that's with all the confusion in it. They were assuming that the Prophet had dirty clothes, and he was told to, go and wash your clothes. But that's cheap expression of Arabic language or context. What it meant here: purge yourself of the things that are part of your life, that are surrounding your life. Because unless you and I can purge ourselves, get rid of what is not within us, there is no way we can put in what we need to put in. So, my brothers and my sisters, I ask you to kindly spend some time in your own life to reflect very seriously on the predicament of us as a people, as individuals, as families, as communities. Here in Canada, and especially in the global village of human beings, and see if the conclusion is that some jinn has done this to us, or some ghost has done this to us, or some demon has done this to us, or it's easy to get scapegoats and say this nation and that nation has caused this to us. Or if overall we are the ones who are responsible for where we are and the predicament that we are in. I ask you to do this for yourself, as I am mandated to do it for myself. Let's gravitate towards life, because life is not just existing. Life means signs of growth, of enhancement, of revival, of animation, of enhancement, of empowerment and development. That's the meaning of life. If you study the Arabic language, that's the meaning of life. Life doesn't mean to just exist. I hope you will strive for that life. As I too, I can assure you I'm striving for that every day. Because I see just existing is not as tasty as existing, where your existence is measured by growth, by development, by enhancement, and where others can also do the same. Fastaghfirullah. Inna Allah ghafurur rahim. Brothers and sisters, in conclusion, Shaitan is such a powerful force in human life that we need to remind ourselves one thing, that all the messengers of Allah were attacked by this force. All the prophets of Allah were attacked by this force. And there's nothing stopping Shaitan from attacking you and attacking me. And that's what I want to tell you. But if you don't prepare to deal with Shaitan, if you don't recognize Shaitan, and if you don't gravitate to divine loftiness, then we can be possessed by Shaitan. And as I said, very soon I will embark on a series of khutbahs dealing with Shaitan from the Arabic language and the Qur'an. But today I will leave you with this. Same Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, verse 112. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَا لِكُلِّ نَبِيٍّ عَدُوٍّ شَيَاطِينَ الْإِنسِ وَالْجِنِّ يُوحِي بَعْضُهُمْ إِلَى بَعْضٍ زُخْرُفَ الْقَوْلِ غَرُورًا وَلَوْ شَاءَ رَبُّكَ مَا فَعَلُوهُ فَذَرْهُمْ وَمَا يَفْتُرُونَ. This verse in a nutshell tells us that every messenger and every prophet was confronted with Shaitan. Shaitan confronted them. With Shaitan? Shaitan of ins and jinn. And this is the next issue that Muslims hardly know anything about. They have all these spooky philosophies and understandings of jinn that came from Arab folklore. That came from where? Arab folklore that came from the cultures around and beyond. And that's because, why? It's easier to sell ideas of Alfu Layla wa Layla to people. If you study the Arabic culture, you will understand 1001 nights, where all the concept of this genie coming out of the bottle exists. And we imbibe with these things. But here is the main thing, that these shayateen, they try to do to the community of the Prophet, and of course, blast the Prophet with, the expression is used, يُوحِي بَعْضُهُمْ إِلَى بَعْضٍ زُخْرُفَ الْقَوْلِ غُرُورًا. What they did? They used to reveal ideas to one another. They were in the business of revelation also. Wahi, study the Arabic language. They were in the business of giving ideas to one another. And we are not living in a time where people don't do that. We have the book of God. We have the book of Allah. We don't have time for that. We don't know to quote from that. We have not understood the concepts in it, but we are stuck into different books. You can hear us quoting this book and that book as the first thing. But we have not quoted from the book of God. So what I want to leave with you to consider is shaitan is a powerful force. Very powerful force. And what I'm saying to you is that shaitan is not a spirit. Shaitan is not a demon. Shaitan is not a ghost, or in Urdu, a bhoot. It's not that. It's not some kind of a natural being. Shaitan is an attitude that you and I allow to occupy us and preoccupy us, that we have no time to follow divine guidance, and we have no time to remain steadfast. Because of time, I'm just going to leave this with you, but as I said, become brothers and sisters, become students. If you have not already,